Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're going to do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing.
Keanu, Thompson. Keanu!
The host, a stand-up comic, is wearing glittery devil horns.
One is just so untoward. That's hard to do.
I'm going to create the energy. My dancing. Harry. Oh. I love it. I can't get enough. We can't, Michaeline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. I'm on my iPad. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Really, can you tell me now or I'll start screaming? I'll start screaming and I won't care. I won't care at all. Hi. I can never tell on this. God. Ooh, heard? Seen? Felt? No? Don't lie to me. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's a pop-up Keanu live stream. Or Keanu Live. And yes, it's streaming. It's Thanksgiving Eve. And what else should I do than hang out with you fine people? I had a show tonight here with Eugene. He's fast asleep in Delaware. And so I thought, well, since I'm the night owl, I would sit and hang out with you fine people. It's a very nice hotel room. It has a living room in it. It has a whole living room in it. So, yeah, so he's in his quarters, passed out. I mean, my God, what a marvelous show it was. It really was. He only walked like 12 of the 100 people that were there. So that's a really good time for him. Hi, Courtney. Hi, who else is here? Who else? Let's see. This is my problem with this freaking iPad, okay? When I look, it's like I have to look here if I'm looking at you, and I don't like it. It's Thanksgiving Eve, ladies and gentlemen. Thanksgiving Eve. Eugene is asleep. I'm in my old lady pajamas. We're at a hotel room in Delaware. We make our way to my brother-in-law's house tomorrow in New Jersey. Max Loads, if you know him. So we're very excited. Very excited. Show was so great. Oh my God. I swear to God. I almost have never had watching Gino this evening. I sat with 3 gentlemen that came out specifically to see Gino. Well, and I only knew that because one of them, when I was about to walk out and smoke a cigarette, I guess they know both of us, but we weren't sure because it's this is where Gino went to college. In this, okay, we're in Wilmington, Delaware, I guess. I'm not a cartographer. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I know we're in Wilmington. It's the night before Thanksgiving. I may be a little in the cups. I know that we're in Wilmington, Delaware, but I'm not exactly sure. I think that's why he knows so many people here. But we did a show, but 3 gentlemen were there, and before I was going to smoke a cigarette before the show started, one of them was like, "Come here," and I was like, "Yes." And then they went, "How did Perry Caravello's house smell?" And I went, very clean. And they loved him so much. So then I sat with them, and then there were other people there to see it, but I didn't talk to them because I'm shy. And then, but I sat with them, and I've never had a more fun time watching Eugene. So I'll get into that. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to tell you all about it. Eugene is asleep, and I'm in my crane robe. This is a big drinking night. You should all be drunk. If you're not drunk, I don't know what you're doing. I'm a Guinevere. Also, yeah, it was a long day. We drove here. It was 4 hours. I don't know if you saw our live stream on Eugene's channel, but oh God, those driving live streams they exhaust me. They exhaust me. I know he knows what he's doing, and he navigates around, but I feel like if I'm not looking at the road, then who will? But we didn't hit that much traffic. Hi, Chris Thompson. Hi, Courtney. Hi, good night, Mr. Thompson. I'm a Guinevere. What are we all doing? Oh God, I hate these iPad things. I mean, I like iPads. I'm not in my studio, which is fine. It's a road stream. But good night, Mr. Thompson made me the best computer ever, and it's very difficult now that I know the way of the Lord. Hi. Also, I don't know. I mean, what are the legalities of like streaming while driving? It's fine. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, we did that for like 2 hours of the 4-hour drive, and that was only because of I don't even think it's that. Listen, I don't know where I am here. All right. All I know, we had a show here, and then tomorrow we go to his brother's home, my brother-in-law. And we drive all around here, but I don't exactly know where and how long it should take to get to a place. And how long not. But the streaming makes it go by faster because I'm terrified for my life. I'll say that. I'm not. I never feel unsafe with Eugene. Yeah, so tomorrow we go to, I guess, I don't understand how Delaware is anywhere near New Jersey. It's like it's like if anyone's from the New York area, it's like you find people asking me if where's Greenville in comparison to Charleston? I'd be like about 2.5, 3 hours, right? I don't know. Delaware? I mean, who knows with this place? I thought New Jersey was just right across from New York. I don't know. And now we're in Delaware. And I do love it here because it does have a beach, but it's cold outside. This is a stream of consciousness stream, and I brought a drink from the show. It's a gin and tonic. Delaware used to be a part of New Jersey? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know how many times I've been here too. Like many. I'm like, there's a beach here? God. So much to learn. Sorry, I grew up in the South. Are you a cartographer, Tumble Dry? What's your name? So not air dry, tumble dry. Well, this is why I hate this, but 100 million Kiki bucks for you, Tumble Dry. Thank you so much. Delaware used to be a part of New Jersey. This is ridiculous. You're all in cahoots together. All of you. 100 million Kiki bucks for you. 100 million in the honor of Thanksgiving and the Pilgrims and the poor Native Americans that they gave smallpox blankets to after they befriended them. So everyone, Native Americans, you find people, all of the pilgrims, all of the turkeys, 100,000 million Shmima Malapadi, 19 aught, 11 to 12, Kiki bucks for you all. And 1,200 Kiki coins.
Wow.
You're welcome. In honor of the pilgrims and the poor Native Americans, and in honor of all of the turkeys. Look, these are cranes. Actually, this is very Thanksgiving-ish, isn't it? Keanu, pull it together. Pull it together, Kiki. I'm off my game. I'm on an iPad. I don't have Mickey here. So you're welcome, all of you. You're welcome. Let's see how it goes. Eugene was so good tonight. He did an hour. I think I did. I think I did 30 minutes, and it was, Delaware is a little bit more, how shall we say it? They weren't offended by anything I said, or like, yeah, they weren't offended by anything I said. I have a gender reveal party joke, which touches on abortion. They had no problem with that whatsoever. That's the only joke, because I'm not political, but that's the only joke that I not oftentimes, but it's touch and go. You could get into trouble with it, depending on where you are. But Eugene did great, and there were probably, I don't know, 20 of. He knew everyone that walked in the door. But I didn't realize yet this is quite a liberal place we're in. So he walked maybe, and here's the thing about Eugene, my husband. If you're getting offended by something and he's on stage, he's just going to do it more. So he'll do it until you walk out. But it was such a fun time. It really was. It truly was. Biden's home state. Yes, you know what? That's right. Because every time we go to Scranton, and I do a lot of gigs in Scranton, Eugene has been with me a bunch of times there too. For some reason, we're always in Scranton. Isn't it like Biden Boulevard or something? Yeah, they can be touchy here. And if you know Eugene's act, it's not for the you just have to have a sense of humor, right? Right. But no, he was up there an hour. He did an hour, and everyone loved it. But I won't say he didn't walk some people. He did. I thought I was gonna walk them. I didn't. Oh God, I made fun of this woman's haircut, and I thought, oh my God, she's gonna fuck. But she was actually very nice. She actually just hated who knows what. Who knows? Biden did an hour. No. Eugene, my husband, did an hour of. Biden might not be. Does Biden have an hour left in his presidency, even, or of life? He's so happy, it seems. Listen, I'm not political, but all in all, it was a good night. It really was. Eugene is passed out. We have to drive to New Jersey tomorrow to hang out with Max Loads. Nothing wrong with liberals, Naaman. Just can't stand extreme ones that make no sense. Yeah, see, I'm very politically. I don't have political jokes. If you want to make my sweet, adorable gender reveal party joke that touches on abortion, political, that's as political as I get. But it's just a joke. Yeah, it's funny, but No, it was really, it really was. I never had such a good time watching, watching Gino. Honestly, he's unabashedly himself. He really is. And that's that. And he will do. And also, people bringing Gino shots on stage. All adrenaline, all adrenaline. I'm guilty of it. I even brought him a shot on stage. He doesn't miss a beat. He walks off stage. He's dead to the world. Just, he just, adrenaline on stage. Like he could fucking, go anywhere with any joke, talk to anybody. It's like he hasn't, it's like he's stone cold sober. Then he gets off stage. So then we came back to our hotel. Well, no, we didn't. He called us an Uber to 7-Eleven, so we got snacks. And then I'm like, okay, then we called an Uber to the hotel. He went right in there, passed away to the world, not dead. But very fun though, very fun. I do like this hotel. Also, Delaware is such a nice city. It reminds me of Charlotte. Not a lot to do, but pretty and clean. Right? Right, McGuinevere? Hi, cuties. What's everyone doing for Thanksgiving? I don't have to cook one thing not have to. I would enjoy cooking it. But we're going to the brother-in-law's house, which I'm very excited about because he always has a pack of White Claw chilling for me, and they're always so nice to me and lovely. Also, Cooking with Kiki is coming back. It is. It is. Also, isn't this like let's see. Who's here? Let's start the show. It started. It's just a check-in. 30-year-old Ray DeVito. Just checking in. I'm sorry I'm on my iPad. I'm not in my game. I'm wearing my cranes. Gino is dead to the world. I'm cooking everything, but only so you haven't started the mac and cheese yet? The bacon mac and cheese, Courtney. Very good. Very good. Hi, AB Tom. Hi. It's just a little check-in. It's Thanksgiving Eve. What did we learn this year? You know what? I love Thanksgiving. Want to know why? Because I'm a person that loves an underdog. And nobody ever gives Thanksgiving its due, even though it's a holiday based on, how we made Native Americans, I suppose, think that we were their friends. And then not me, the people on the Mayflower, the Pilgrims, we broke bread with them. We ate turkeys. They showed us the way of the land, and then we gave them smallpox blankets. That's actually terrible. But as far as holidays go, none of us did that. That's terrible. But everybody just skips over Thanksgiving. And some of my best holidays have been Thanksgiving. Some of the best holidays with the Thompsons have been Thanksgiving. Just because it's a ridiculous holiday where it's maybe the drunkest one. People might be, worried about going to midnight mass on Christmas Eve or, worried about what have you on Christmas. Not to say we don't get drunk on Christmas, but Thanksgiving, it's about indulgence. It's a bacchanal. So it's always been one of my favorites, and everyone skips over it. Also, my birthday is in November. Thanksgiving is the Scorpio's holiday. I know you would think that it would be Halloween, but no. We like a nice Thanksgiving where you just drink and drink and drink, and maybe fight with your family a little bit. Am I right? Hi, Anthony. What are y'all doing up? This is one of the biggest drinking nights, isn't it? Hi, Backhand. Hi, David Russell. Hi, Backhand. Hi, AV Tom. Boo, boo, boo. I'm sorry I'm on my iPad. This makes me very... God, how did I do this all the time? Not on my iPad, but like even with a... But here we go. This is who we are. We're on the road. But truly, it was such a wonderful show tonight. God. One of Gino's groomsmen was there. Frank, with his lovely wife. God, what lovely people. I am not going to post my wedding photos I got back, but who has the time? Oh my God, you're going to love them. Also, I haven't even gotten to, oh God, how maybe, what shall we call it? I think I talked about this on a stream before, a couple streams ago. Or maybe a Keanu cast. Also, if you have not listened to the newest Keanu cast, episode 6 is out now wherever you find your podcasts. So go there now. Download the episode, give us a nice review, and listen to it there. Or if you're a member of my YouTube, then you can watch it here. But it's a very good listen. Episode 6 of Keanu cast. We talk about how I saved my grandmother's funeral. And Michaeline getting unsolicited dick pics. She's on Tinder. What can I tell you? 100 million Kiki bucks for all of you. And since it's Thanksgiving, a Kiki bond for all of you. Oh, I miss Mickey. Michaeline is in Austin. God, where was I going with this? What was I going to say? What was I saying? All right, it's been a long day. Okay. Bing, 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 bing. Fuck, really, I had a drop to play, but I can't remember what I was gonna say.
And I love driving a Countryman.
I miss her. Just talked to Vicky, my mommy, and my. Where are you streaming from? I'm in Delaware, Backhand. We did a show in Delaware, here in Wilmington, Delaware. Welcome to Delaware. We just did a show, and then Eugene and I are, so we had a wonderful, marvelous show tonight. Honestly, I was smiling from ear to ear the entire time. Very, very, very fun. Lots of people. And a lot of Gino's college friends came, and one that was in our wedding even. Actually, 2 that were in our wedding. And their wives, lovely wives. And then we make our way to somewhere in New Jersey tomorrow to Thanksgiving with my brother-in-law. His name is Max Loads. So that's where we're going. And then the day after that, then we have another show. But again, I wish I could tell you more, but I don't know this area. And when I say that, I mean the entire like Northeast. Southeast, back of my hand. Northeast, I'm like, whatever, just put me in the car. I have no idea. I had no idea that Delaware was even on the coast. We came here for a couple shows during the summer, and there's a beach. This is amazing. And a nice beach. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Is that where Joe Biden was a lifeguard and a truck driver, according to him? I know when we in Scranton, and also where is Scranton? I've done just so many fucking gigs in Scranton. All I know of it is The Office. Actually, the guy that books me in Scranton all the time took me on a tour of the places The Office is probably my favorite show. Took me on a tour of like the places that are like real from The Office. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah. This area of the country, I do not understand. I'm not a cartographer, but I think Biden is from Scranton. It's a very liberal part of the country. Yes. The Office. You don't like The Office, A.B. Tom? Oh, I think I was asking. I don't. Okay, so Courtney, what else are you cooking for? Okay, wait, hang on. Speaking of Mike Line, update on the story. I wept again. The story? Do you want a link, Courtney? I'll send you a link. Real quick. Doop. Bing, 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 bing. This is the biggest drinking night of the year, isn't it? I don't feel drunk enough. Sending Courtney a link. Sending Courtney a link. Oh my God, it's 2 a.m. almost, but I'm still going to do it. Just wanted to check in with you fine people and celebrate. Actually, just in reverence of the poor turkeys. Oh, we had a Friendsgiving too. Okay, come on, Kiki, get it together. Focus. Sending Courtney a link. Yay! Okay, good. I'm being a bum too. I need this. I need this. Bing, bing, bing. God. Good night, mister, if you're still here. You are. I'm not kidding. I couldn't even do this on a laptop anymore. Like, good night, Mr. Thompson built me the most high-tech, incredible computer of all time. And it just really changed my world. And like, even doing this on an iPad, like I don't know how I abided by the laptop for even so long. So I thank you. I'm thankful for you. Good night, Mr. Thompson. Bing. Invite. Bing. 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 We'll just chit chat. Again, this is just a check-in. Here's another thing I was going to tell you. And goddamn, I had a freaking list here. I shall tell you. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, now I know what to do. There we go. Court, you have the link right now. You know how I've been talking. Okay, so yes, show. All right, bullet points. Show, great. So much fun. Delaware, had no idea it was anywhere near New Jersey. 3, Gino did great. Did he walk a few people? Yes, but that's all in the fun of Eugene Visconti. And tomorrow, brother-in-law's house for my first Thanksgiving as a married lady. 4, my mother, you know Michaeline, you love her, you know her, you love her, you know her, you can't stand it, you can't stand, she's not
Michaeline, 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 Michaeline.
4, Michaeline is with my brother and my father and my brother's boyfriend in Austin, and they saw Wicked this evening. They saw, you know how long I've been talking about Wicked, for 2 days, for 24 hours. I gotta say, they all loved it. They not loved it. My dad said it was pretty fucking good. My God. And I knew it was going to be a good film. But am I going to feel sorry for saying all that I said? Not okay. Back it up. I don't feel sorry for saying anything that I said. I was very excited. I'm excited to see this film. The press tour has been nothing short of bonkers and bizarre, though. But maybe my mother loved it. And normally she would be like, it's stupid. Blah. So I talked for 24 hours, which is why I didn't go and see it. I was always going to go and see it, but the press tour has been insane. If you have watched any of my other streams in the past 48 hours, I don't know what the hell is going on with them, but maybe here's a new theory. Maybe it is so good that it's just blown their minds and they don't know anything anymore. That's why they're crying all the time. For Michaeline to say, like, she was like, no, it was great. It was great. Because I knew I would love it. But it must be really good if Michaeline loved it. And Tom even texted me. He's like, oh my God, yeah, it was pretty damn good. I haven't gotten my brother's perspective yet, but I'm sure he loved it as well. No, they're insane. They've lost their minds. It honestly, deranged lunatic, aka DL. I don't know what's going on with this press tour, but it's all I could talk about for 48 hours. I don't know what's going on with them. It's very confusing. Very confusing. It's as if they're like, it's as if they, stayed in the poppy field for too long. If you catch my drift. Puppies. It's based off of goddamn Wizard of Oz and the poppies. Look what happened to poor Judy Garland. Pumped her full of, Adderall, made her become an alcoholic, and it all became too much. They took her money away and, thank God, Liza Minnelli is a thing. Poppies. Ariana Grande and Cynthia are on way too much time in the poppy field, apparently. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on. So it would be worse, I suppose, if the movie was terrible, but apparently it seemed pretty good. We have a guest. Not a guest, she's family. Good night, McGuinevere. Hello, Courtney. Wait, make her come. I'm on my iPad, everyone.
Oh my God, you are the light of the day. You are so perfect. You are so wonderful. Oh my God.
Thank you so much for being here. All I can see is your light, and thank you.
You bring so much happiness to this world.
So much love and
That
light.
was like the most intense thing I've ever seen. It was like, so this is my first time like interviewing. Oh my God, and you are so perfect.
Oh my God, how cosmic. That's so cosmic. It is so cosmic. Thank you so much.
What was that mess?
Yeah, Courtney. All we did, and that's what we had to do. We just had to unpack it. But now, I mean, okay, so Michaeline saw it today, and my dad texted me too. They all went together. Michaeline, Linguine, Rocco, and my dad, and Mom was like, wow, they're really talented. So is it just that they're so talented that sorry if I just turned down.
They're absolute maniacs. Oh,
that they're
perfect
insane,
angle.
or are they on too many poppies? I don't know. I hang on, I'm looking for them. There we go. I almost sorry, now I'm Michaeline. There we are.
Fridge tour.
A fridge tour. There's nothing but
Oh man.
No, what is it? Is it that they're just so incredibly proud of their work because they know that they're just so insanely popular? Popular. I know about popular.
Ruler.
Or are they absolutely insane?
I mean, they are definitely absolutely insane.
I think so.
The thing is, poor Ariana Grande, she, I mean, granted, I don't know specifics or even, I can't even say for sure that I know this is a thing, but based on everything I've seen with Nickelodeon and Dan Schneider,
That
the
was bad.
girl, the
Yeah.
girl has gone through some shit for sure. He put her through some shit.
That was the most disturbing thing with Ariana Grande, with what Nickelodeon put her through, and which I don't even think that she even realized, to be honest.
She might have honestly, yeah, she might have blocked some things out because Amanda Bynes, like, she came out and she was talking about some crazy stuff, like being forced into an abortion at 13.
Yeah, and look at poor Amanda Bynes.
Holy moly!
Well, her poor
So
eyebrows and the tattoos. The woman is completely like crazily medicated because of obviously something bad happened. Like, and I don't think it was the dancing lobsters. Like, I
no,
don't know what it was. What a
yeah,
vibrant, like, young adult she was, and now it's like, what the fuck is that? Ariana Grande also is incredibly talented, but when you do watch that documentary, it's like, holy fuck.
yeah, something weird happened there. I think she probably she might have blocked some things out, or maybe what she went through wasn't as intense as what Amanda went through. I don't know. I don't know details, but something happened there. So I think there's a combination of that. She obviously, I think there's just like a whole string of things that has led to this with just like her, uh, uh her inability to just be single, like her desperate need to not only be in a relationship, but really rub it in the face of her previous lover that she's in a relationship or that she's in love with somebody else. Like, as soon as she broke up with Pete Davidson, immediately she started posting about Mac Miller. Like,
Mhm.
immediately. I'm like, girl, you just, can you, like, so now this with the, like, the very, very public her and SpongeBob thing, there's something fucked up there. And then her dramatic weight loss, there's a lot happening. And,
Who even knew it was not on my 2024 bingo card, if as the kids say, that Ariana Grande, how much that would even I didn't think a person could be thinner.
yeah,
You know what I
I didn't
mean?
have it on my
Like,
2024 bingo card that Ariana Grande had weight to lose.
yeah, there's weight for her to lose? What, well, how?
I
What?
mean, it's just, yeah, she's a mess. I think also that Cynthia Erivo, I think she already was just a disaster because she's a black lesbian, and I think she's just been just manipulated and lied to. You're a victim, you're a victim, be a victim, be a victim, be a victim, be a victim, and
That's
so
that thing
now
that I've been talking about, right? With that one post where somebody just lowered the hat, just like there. Can
to
you imagine?
look like the original poster for the musical. Is
I
that's
was
the
just
crazy part.
right,
It
big fans. I was just doing some fan art, and now this huge megastar is gonna say how like offensive and horrible it was. But yeah, they've lost their
yeah.
minds. But apparently,
I
the
think that there's like a
illness
fully
took,
ado
so
thing going on there now. I think that that Elphaba walked in already with a couple of screws loose, and I think she's rubbing off on Ariana Grande. I think, and that whole like Ariana Grande wants to prove that she's like the most perfect ally. And
yes, I
so
love you. Do you need to cry? You can cry if you want to. Yes, it's cry. Like, what is
it's
going on with these two? But
like
also,
w-
but you're so right about the. She does rub it in the face of every former partner. She has a song called "Thank You Next," right? Thank
yeah.
you next. One of them died. It was remember, yeah,
Yeah.
which I could say hi
Mac
to
Miller.
Malcolm, but he's always an angel, right? And then it's like, oh, what something about Pete, and then right, and that was just that was just like 3 of the boyfriends. She's had like 6 since then and a husband.
Yeah, that's the thing is like in that song she even talks about how she's got her own love and it's herself, right?
Right.
I have a new love and her name is Ari or whatever, and like immediately she was in a relationship again. Like I don't know if you know what that means, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Like it's I mean there are people out there who are just serial monogamists and that's just what it is. Okay, fine. Like some people are good at just they're okay with processing a relationship and moving forward. Um I'm not going to judge everybody who does that, but there are people out there that you see them hop from relationship to relationship and you're like, uh, something's off here. Something's wrong. You need to slow down a little bit.
Right. Okay. Yeah. How many times you're married this many times? All right. You're gonna move in. All right. Again. Once again. Yeah. Ugh. Definitely.
Yeah.
Or yeah. We're like lone wolves, except for Eugene and I. But we live alone, die alone. If it weren't for him, then I would be perfectly fine, completely by myself for forever. I could live in Antarctica, like and be well, maybe not there. More like an island by myself. But
Yeah.
yeah, some people need people, but then when does it become like a watch? Is she gonna dump SpongeBob and then
She is.
get with Alphaba? I don't know.
Probably not because I think her type is married or in a relationship.
Which is terrible.
It's just
Um,
it seems as though like that started becoming a trend because Pete Davidson was in a relationship when they started dating.
yes,
And
and that was I mean, and that took the world by storm. But also, maybe what was it like? Because then he was with Kim K too. I also wonder about that. Um, because it seemed like a cute thing. Like, let me just hang out with Pete Davidson because I want to get over Kanye, but not get over him. I don't know if you heard that, but the people next door must be banging or fighting. Did you hear it?
yeah, I honestly I was like Gino snores weird.
He's in
But
that room. This is the room next door. No, this is the he's behind that fence.
that fence. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh God.
They might be remodeling the room next door or something, but
Weird sledgehammer. Somebody's gonna come through there. Yeah, they're remodeling it. We're squatting. Terrifying.
we're not supposed to be here actually. We
I'm
thought
like,
everyone's
what
gonna
is
be
such a
leaving.
nice room? He's like, oh, we just broke in. Great. No, I know. We're gonna have to see the movie. Well, I was always gonna see it, but I need you to see it too, and then
Oh
maybe we'll change
no.
our minds. But they're still acting like lunatics, and that's that.
It's the most bizarre thing. Because another thing is that like we've seen people actors especially getting emotional in interviews. And like
When
if like
though? That
well
emotion?
well
Like,
that's what I'm saying though is that like maybe doing like a press tour of sorts, one of them might be like, oh yeah, it was just so sweet, and like the most that you see is they're like, oh, just like a pat on the shoulder
typically,
or something
okay,
like, huh.
Nicole Kidman is like probably my favorite actress, right? She saves the emotion for the camera. She doesn't like go and be like, it was the most
See, and that's the thing.
wonderful thing I've ever done. She's like, no, well, I'm just, whatever.
And
I once lied to say that I was a runner and to get into a film and I can't cook and meh. Like people don't do that. It's not like if me and you, okay, so say Courtney and Keanu, we're going on a press tour for a movie about Keanu cast.
Tom
Okay.
Schwartz is
Tom Schwartz is in it. Is your love interest. Michaeline's in it. Me, you, and Michaeline. They're asking us, they're like, so, how did you guys write this film? And then we go, thank you so much for asking us that question. Thank you. You are the love and then you are the light. And then we go, and I like.
right, like that's insane.
It's
Like
weird. It's
just with
not
like
right. Yeah.
Elphaba over here acting like she's the one who wrote Defying Gravity and like there's just so much chaos going on. We're like, what? First of all, interviewer, what kind of a fucking question was that? Like, yeah, it's clear that this is your first time doing an interview because you're bad at it.
I watched another one today, Courtney. Now it's not only are they just crying and like touching and making everybody really uncomfortable. Now the interviewers are crying. Like when they start to ask them questions, then they start to cry. It's the poppies. Poppies. I mean, it has to be.
There has to be drugs involved or something. There's just, I
I
don't
don't know.
understand what, because like, I mean, I've seen interviews where like, maybe one of the people in the group that is like, oh yeah,
Yeah, maybe
they're
like, oh,
like,
right.
oh,
But
I'm
not everybody.
touched,
It takes a
and
lot
like,
to get choked up. Like,
right, and then maybe one of their castmates is like, oh, they're there, and like, that's it.
right.
Like, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. All right, yeah, it's a touching moment, and then it's whatever.
And that's it.
This,
No, it's the
like, and
weirdest
that's
thing.
like the extent that we've seen something like that, and it's not often. It's right, like it's happened, but how often? I can't even think of a specific. I'm just like, well, I think I've seen it maybe once, right? Out of all the interviews
In
I've
an
ever watched.
interview about a movie, like I don't know when I've seen it. The last time I saw somebody acting so erratically that was a star. Remember when Tom Cruise jumped up on the fucking couch? I
Yeah,
love this woman, and he ended up being a part of a weird. What's that church called? I don't know. He was
yeah.
acting odd. That was odd. This is as odd as that, but worse. Now the interviewers are crying. They're like, I just want you to know this meant so much to me. They're like, did you see it? They're like, not yet. But like, Wicked didn't mean anything to anyone but theater people. All right. The Wizard of Oz means something to people, but poor Judy Garland, it all became too much. Scientology. Thank you, Chris Thompson.
And we don't even know the names of the wicked witches in that one.
It's Glinda, and then
No, the stars, the ones that were the like the ladies that played that witch that got
no, and didn't three of them like blow up or something?
yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
great.
much. There's like
Right. They're paying no homage to the Wicked Witch of the East.
the Wicked Witch of the East. Poor woman, poor ladies. They're like, there were at least 3 of them, if not more, and we don't even acknowledge any of their existence. We don't. What were their names? We don't know. That's insane.
It's
And poor
true.
Judy
Judy's the
Garland.
only one. No,
I'm
does
pretty
anyone
sure.
know the name of the Tin Man? Also, I heard that silver paint actually like gave him cancer.
Oh my
Or
God.
something.
Well, like Judy Garland, if I remember correctly, she was forced into an abortion during the filming. I know
Oh my
that.
God. You need to watch okay, here's a great film, something that maybe somebody could cry over. But Renee Zellweger in I think it's called Judy. If you haven't watched that, she won an Oscar for it. That really tells you the entire Judy Garland was done kind of wrong by Hollywood. Nobody's talking about her. And Ariana and Cynthia don't mention her once during these interviews. Nothing. And that's where it all started. They don't mention Liza Minnelli. They don't mention any of it. That's where it all fucking started.
Cynthia doesn't even know what the Wicked musical poster looks like. How did she? I can guarantee you, she doesn't know that Wicked is the
Based on the Wizard of
prequel
Oz.
of Wizard of Oz, the origin story of these witches. She doesn't know. She has no idea.
I don't
Like,
want to say something untoward even, and but I wouldn't want it to be untoward, but it would sound untoward. I was going to say something like, yeah, she doesn't. I'm not going to say it because it will be it construed as something else. But she,
dang it! Now I'm
she
curious.
is. I can't. Well, I can't. But she. I have no doubt that she's an incredibly talented woman, but
Yes.
they're not paying homage to the original film where it all started, and
They're not even paying homage
emotional.
to the Wiz, for crying out loud.
No, he's on down the road. Exactly. Why don't he's on down the road? But for Christ's sake, Michael Jackson was in the Wiz. Also, Chris Thompson. Thank you for the $2. Keanu and the BRBs all need matching unicorn PJs. Yes, I definitely need those. You look so comfy.
They have a trap door.
Judy Garland aborted Liza Minnelli.
Well,
Just looks like that because she has sort of an odd eye. But Liza Minnelli is alive. Is she alive? Even?
I don't think
she
so.
was born, Eric.
She was born, but I mean, life might have aborted her since then.
No one cares about those two. We're all gonna cry over goddamn fucking yeah. But apparently it's really good, and I knew it was gonna be good. So I'll have to table this until no, I won't table it. They're acting like freaks. They're acting
Oh my
like
God, she's still
how great the
alive.
film is. They're acting like fucking freaks, and it's still coming out. I watched another one today. Now the interviewers are crying. It's like they've been abducted by aliens. That's what it is. It's awful.
They're like, I feel like this is actually happening in a parallel universe, and there's this glitch in the Matrix that's forcing us to watch this, and the other universe that ruined everything has the privilege of seeing the press tour that we should be seeing.
Right. And I think I said this last night. I'm like, I always think like when something is bizarre happening, they're trying to distract us from something. I'm like, they're trying to distract us from the fact that SpongeBob had a wife and a new baby and left her for Ariana Grande, and Ariana Grande left her real estate husband for SpongeBob. Do you know today that SpongeBob on Broadway was the recording of it was just live on YouTube, and then I sat there and watched it so that maybe it would distract me from the fact that Cynthia and Ariana Grande are acting like fucking freaks. I don't know. I don't think it's anything like maybe or else a meteor's coming. And they're acting this way to distract us from a meteor. I don't know, because why else would you?
Well, Frankie does say that there's a meteor heading its way in 1400 days.
A bad one?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of hope it's a bad one at this point. I don't know. I just feel like we need to start over again. We
burn it all down.
Yeah, we did it wrong the first time. And
then there'll be no more Thanksgiving.
Well, maybe Elon is trying to colonize Mars, because when the Darth Vader asteroid meteor thing, I think it's an asteroid, hits Earth and explodes, the gravitational pull towards the sun is going to take Mars and pull it closer, and so then it'll be more inhabitable when Earth explodes.
Would you go to space?
I
would never.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, so I'm scared of aliens, because I already, struggle with people who on Earth
that are people
that I don't speak the same language as, right? Like I'm like, I only know English, and that's not what you're speaking. So an alien has got to be like beyond when it comes to communication. And I'm going to be scared. Like, okay, well, I don't want you to do experiments on me.
No, it's not the aliens that scare me, and like fear of like not being able to speak their language or anything. I'm like, you want to come down here? I'll chill with you, homie alien. Like, I love it. That's fine. Experiment on me. That's awesome. I'm just kidding. But I don't want to be in space forever. Do you know my worst nightmare? You get untethered from the spaceship, and then you're just floating around until you die. That's horrible.
Well, yeah, don't exit the spaceship while it's in space. You got to land on a planet.
Yeah, but they're not for us. They're for the aliens. And if Elon Musk, I'm sure he's a great guy. He seems to have a sense of humor, but does have like thousands of children, and they're all named
Yeah.
like at sign 678.
No, the
9.
first 5 had normal names. The wife took control of that one.
Okay, but the one with Grimes is named hashtag.
I'm pretty sure they have like 2 or 3.
And then what?
There's at least one secret baby with that Grimes thing.
And I love Grimes. She makes great music. Oh, I just think I don't exactly. He seems a little kooky. It's
Yes.
I don't want to go to space. I'll be the last on Earth too. I'll be like, I'll stay here. I don't care if it's even burning. I don't want to go to Mars, because who's to say? A rocket ship, it's basically on fire. If your airplane took off and it had to have fire at the back of it, would you get on it?
Well, I mean, an airplane having fire on the back of it is a little different.
That would be terrible.
Then,
Wouldn't it
then
be?
that would be bye bye.
Kiki watched Gravity movie with Sandra Bullock. Yes, AV Tom, exactly why I refuse to watch that movie, because it's literally my worst nightmare. You get untethered from the spaceship, and then now I just float around until I'm dead.
Have you seen that movie? Oh God, what's it called? It's with Matt Damon and they go to Mars.
Oh, I like that because they make it cute, and he like finds a way to grow plants on
Yeah,
Mars.
I think
Yeah.
he uses his poop as food fertilizer, I think.
Yeah.
And he like plants the
What is that
potatoes and
called?
like yeah, what is it called?
The Martian. The Martian?
Is it The Martian? It's something simple like that. I know that much.
Yeah.
See, something like that would also terrify me. I got left on Mars because I wouldn't be pooping on potatoes to make food, you know? Like I
Oh, and also like how do I even kill myself here? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even there's no scarves, there's no doors to hang from, there's no
And I don't even think you're right. Exactly.
there's no handguns. There's no I mean
That's actually a better scenario to me.
there's no vodka and Benadryl. I mean, for crying out loud. Look at all
There's no White Claw on Mars, right? No, and I wouldn't because I could. Okay, that would probably actually be a better scenario for me. I'm like, at least I have my feet on the ground. I'll figure out a way to, like the Martian. I'm not a scientist, but I'll figure it out. But if you're just floating around forever into different universes until you starve, or I guess
I think you'd probably freeze to death.
you freeze to death. Terrible.
Or you would probably go into cardiac arrest. Because like when people like jump from buildings, they are most of the time they don't the impact isn't what kills them. It's
It's the heart attack that they have on
yeah.
the way down.
Yeah,
On
like
the way down.
yeah, within like 3 seconds it's like
Really? Yeah, I bet.
yeah.
Ground control to Major Thompson. Yes, I get that. I love that. Let's see. James Jameson, thank you for the New Zealand $5. Did you enjoy the Ray DeVito today? Keanu and I both got gifted. I did? Gifted memberships. Courtney, keep pretending you don't thirst for Steel Toes Magic Rod. Steel.
I
have not watched. Wait, is this Ray DeVito? Is that Kevin Brennan's show? Or I haven't watched Ray DeVito's show. I got a membership. Great. Thank you for that.
Why does everyone keep trying to drag me into that shit? I don't watch him. I don't think of him ever.
No.
Like I don't even like dislike him. I nothing him. Why?
Yes, exactly.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. I don't fucking care.
It's
Stop.
never going to happen. Co isn't going to happen. But thank you for the 5 New Zealand dollars. I can't imagine.
And like, why? What's the appeal there? What's the desperate? Like, why so desperate to have me involved? Why? Someone explain to me.
To
What's
quote Mean Girls again, they're just too bored with their own boring lives, right? Didn't Aaron Samuel say that? Bunch of stupid girls who are bored with their own lame lives.
I don't.
They're weird. Courtney, you never know. Oh, so okay, I get it. It's Chad Zumach's show. I thought I already had a membership. So, but I'm so glad I got gifted one.
That's
And I didn't
sweet.
see it. Yeah. Ray DeVito. Courtney, do you have any idea who Ray DeVito is?
No.
Good. No one does. This is
I've
not.
heard
We're
his
talking
name
about
like 5 or 6 times because of
Eugene.
yeah, like, and I don't even remember why I heard his name. Like
No one knows why.
that's how much I'm like I'm involved here. Like why?
He's gonna still try and make
No, James, say something more intelligent. Why are you obsessed with me being involved in that dumb circle? Why? It has nothing to do with what I ate. You don't know what I ate.
I
I know
think
that's a
last night
stupid
he said
reference to last
something
night
an
or
apple
whatever.
a day, but you listen, just write, and rewrite, and then come back. Oh, I mean, you can, if you give money, you can test all of your jokes on us. That's
I know it's a
perfectly fine.
stupid reference to yesterday, but no, I don't care. It's not funny. Just why are you obsessed with me being a part of that dumb circle? Why?
Yeah, James
Why?
Jameson.
And it's not even just you. It's like there's multiple people for some stupid reason want me to be involved in it. I don't want to. I'm not interested. I don't care.
The
So
people in
why
it
do
don't
you want
want to
me
be
there?
involved in it. Yeah.
They don't know who I am. So why do you care?
You hear that, James Jameson? But thank you for the New Zealand $2. Just keep the hot takes coming. You silly man.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize this was tucked under.
I need one of those.
I was so obsessed with you are the light in the world.
You're so cosmic. Thank you so much, James Jameson, for asking us that question. Thank you.
Oh, buddy.
It's a unicorn.
Yes. And it even has a tail.
It has a tail and everything. Oh my gosh, you're a furry.
And it has
Pockets?
no.
Do they rip off?
It has it's what's it called? A trapdoor.
To pee or for
I think it's just to show off your butt.
hell yeah. Very sexual. I love it. James Jameson, thank you for the $2 because Ricada needs to expand his harem. Okay.
What does that have to do with Aaron or me?
Or Ray DeVito.
Or you being obsessed with me being involved. Like none of that makes any sense.
He lock him up and throw away the key. That guy can.
I don't
both
care
of
about
our
any of
dicks,
them
please.
at all. None of them are gonna see me naked or have sex with me ever. None of them are even gonna talk to me. That's another thing. None of them are interested in talking to me. They don't care. They don't care about me. So
Exactly.
I think you should ask them what they think of me. And when you find out, they go, "Who the fuck is that?"
They'll become incredibly erect.
All of your questions will be answered.
And
don't know
all
who
of
that
your
is.
dreams will come true.
Good. Keep it that way. I don't care.
Really,
it doesn't explain why you desperately want me to be a part of it. What's your reason behind being so obsessed with me being a part of that circle?
it's because he's in New Zealand and maybe
they're all inbreds out there with like.
I'm in Delaware and I didn't even know that it was on the coast. Terrible.
Delaware is like, I don't understand why Delaware is a state. It's the size of like a medium city, you know? It's not a small town. It's not a big city, but it's like a city.
we did so many shows here in the summer and things too, and I'm like, this is a beach. This is the best. Oh my gosh, it's. But I no clue you could even drive here from New York, Delaware. It may as well be on Elon Musk's Mars. Like,
Man,
yeah,
no wonder Corn Pop was having such a good time out there.
corn pop.
You remember
He's
that story?
corn pop. It
Corn
took
Pop was a
it
bad
to go back
dude.
in the file in his hairy legs.
Oh
And
my God. And the kids like to rub my legs. Sir, don't say that. Don't say that. I
he's
get
still our
it.
president. Right?
Forget that all the time. When that drunk
I
video
think
of
he
Kamala
does
Harris,
too. Yeah.
he does. When that drunk video of Kamala Harris went swirling around the other day, I was like, oh shit, she is vice president still, isn't she? Like I just,
Yeah, I
whoop.
forget. Right.
This
Wait,
is
was
the
she
first
drunk?
time oh man, she has got to be hammered. There's no way she's sober. There's no way she's sober.
Wait, okay. Oh, I have to look this up when when I'm back in my. We're gonna have to watch it together. I didn't see that at all. I can't believe Eugene didn't show it to me.
I
Oh,
know.
what a drink! It's like, okay, I'm done now, right? Can I just have a cocktail? Right?
Yeah, like it. it I mean, I don't blame her for wanting to have a drink. You know,
Right, but you are
she
still the vice president. You probably shouldn't be
don't
sloshed on
don't record yourself talking about stay strong. And I mean, she was just, it was like word salad, and it was like her saying everything but nothing at the same time,
Let me
same
look.
stuff. But like
It,
yeah, I'm
it's
pretty
like
sure it was
it's like she's a cast member of Wicked, right?
yeah.
Kamala Harris. It was
She
from the
is
trunk.
she might be the one leading that press tour, to be honest. She's
No, drunk Kamala. Okay. At Thanksgiving, Kamala Harris and the one Vice President Kamala Harris viral message to dejected Dem sparks conversation. Does she, maybe she just from the thumbnail is like this.
And the thing is, like, she looks terrible. And not that I'm actually not even judging like her actual looks. I think that she had terrible camera angle and probably a bad camera, terrible lighting, the whole shebang. Her makeup was a little not the greatest. So she just looked old and haggard. And I'm like, girl, like I will look in the mirror and look amazing, and if I have the wrong lighting, wrong camera angle, all that, I'll look like shit. And I'm
Like a
like,
piece of
"Excuse me,
shit. Yeah.
I thought I was a 10 in the mirror over there. What's happening here on this screen?" So it's not an actual judgment on her actual looks. It's that like she clearly did this herself. Like she did not have her professionals behind her and was not paying attention to how bad it looked because of the camera angle and lighting and stuff.
The curtains alone.
Oh,
Like it's like it's like some horrible dorm or something. This is already
And it
interesting.
feels heavy. And I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to engage and inspire.
I mean, I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a surprise because it's not like it sounds, it's not like it's off brand or anything, but it's just like, dude,
I
she
just
definitely,
wonder. I think she's like. It almost feels like she knew she wasn't going to win that thing. I don't even think she tried. I don't even think they tried. Like, I don't think anybody on the left really even. So maybe she wants to make it seem like I care so much about but I don't think she did. She didn't want it. It was a farce. That whole campaign was a complete
yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's just so like, girl, you're creating so much more division with saying this kind of stuff of like, no one can take away your power. You should
Well, no,
never make anyone think that a president is planning on taking away their power
the
when
world
they
is a stage.
voted
Yeah.
for them, for that president.
Right.
Like,
That's the way it goes. Take away your power. Right. Like, you had the power to vote, and if you didn't vote, then you didn't have you
well, and
have right
just
to say so, and that's it. Like,
what's
what
disgusting
power?
about this is that, like, our president-elect has never expressed any interest in doing anything to take anything away from people, right? Like, he wants to bring
Mhm.
America back to a place where we are actually free,
I've said
right?
it for I don't know how long. I always liked Donald because politicians freak me out because it's like it's the trading and the blah 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 blah, like trading for
Mm.
votes. They're really pretty much all out for themselves. Not Donald though. I think he actually really likes everyone. Do I have a
Everybody
problem with some
loved
of
him
his
until
supporters? Yeah,
it
maybe,
wasn't
but
it
not him.
it
Yeah.
it was until he started running for president. And he was running against well, he wasn't running against Barack Obama because he I can't remember if he dropped out or if he lost the race before it got to
Not
the
Obama. It was like
no, because he was in that race against Mitt Romney
mm,
when Mitt Romney was running against Obama, but it was during that when he started talking about, like, we need to look at Barack Obama's birth certificates. But was during that time he was started talking about how he um, wanted to get rid of all of the corrupt politicians and the drain the
and that is
swamp.
exactly why I love the man. Right. It
And
is so corrupt. Right.
immediately that's when the government started paying the talking heads in media to shit talk him, and it immediately, and that's the thing, is like, I didn't even really much care for him. I was just like, okay, whatever, is this guy or something, I don't really know. And now that the more that I actually like pay attention to what's been going on, I'm like, oh my God, get them all out of there. This is terrible. This is so, just like that stupid speech of
I
hers.
hate
She knows.
politicians. They have their own best interests at heart. I
Yeah.
think Donald has everyone's best interests at heart. Or else why would he do it? Why would he do it? He was I think he was a registered Democrat in New York even many years ago. He
Mhm.
just wants he's doing it for all right, maybe he's a little bit of an arrogant human being, and maybe some the maybe some extreme people that support him for the wrong reasons or what have
Well,
you, but he
and
himself
the
loves
thing is like
he
those,
employs so many women. He doesn't care about gay, straight, black, white. He himself doesn't, which is that's why I like him.
the first president to actually go into presidency supporting gay marriage.
Yeah,
Even
exactly.
Barack
Right.
Obama was against gay marriage.
God,
And if
Jesus.
you look at all the stuff that Hillary was in support of and was against, my God, that woman is extremely conservative compared to Donald Trump. She is a
Oh, right.
terrible right winger
And
compared to Donald Trump.
I'm sorry, and I'm a
She,
political layman, but Bill Clinton, the wife, excuse me, wife, the husband of Hillary Clinton, who everybody, the people were passing away in the streets and dying that she lost. Her husband jizzed on an intern. And we all just go like, "Oh, Bill, it's fine. It's
uh,
fine."
well, I mean, Jennifer
It was
Flowers
consensual jizzing, but still,
on a
that's okay.
22-year-old when he was like almost 50
Yeah,
and he was the
fuck that.
president.
Yeah,
Like,
right. But
come
Hillary's
on.
fine, but we can ignore all of that. That's okay. Hillary's just the best. And
Well,
right, no.
and
Ugh.
if you look up Jennifer Flowers, it's not pretty. It's not good. That
No, fuck.
it wasn't consensual, that one. No.
No. As a political layman, I see it. I call it like I see it. And that's not, sorry. But somehow Bill Clinton is America's fucking sweetheart. How? How? And sorry. Okay, Hillary, I apologize. It didn't work out for you. I don't think she's a bad lady. But I think,
Well,
uh, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
can't
she
tell.
has over 50 people that Minecrafted themselves that were her closest friends. So,
Weren't they both on Epstein's plane? I don't know. Maybe. And who
well,
knows?
and
Who
here's
knows?
the thing, there's a lot of discrepancies when it comes to that whole thing because he had a private jet that people would take, right?
I
And
know.
there's nothing that's like that's they can like specify when they're like being on that dossier. There isn't anything that like confirms that they went directly to the island, right? And so like because Donald Trump was on that dossier too. Um,
Oh, but
so
that's another thing. I think, oh, well, from the way I heard it was he was like, I don't like what's going on over here. Thank you for taking me on your jet, but I gotta
well,
get out of
yeah,
it.
there was
Yeah.
actually a girl that testified that because they were like trying to, they were trying to get him for,
Yeah.
harming girls there, and she was like, no, he just like hung out in the kitchen and like ate a bunch of food and left. Like he never, I don't even think he left the kitchen. Like,
He just,
no, he never said anything inappropriate to me, like whatever. So like, there's already like court testimonies like stating that Donald Trump wasn't doing anything. And then on top of that, he stopped talking to good old Jeff when there was a thing at Mar-a-Lago and he was being very inappropriate with Trump's staff, and he was like, and he kicked him out of the party and said, you're
yeah,
not allowed to come
Donald
back
Trump has
here.
employed so many fucking women. I mean,
I have a
people
friend who
were,
used to work for him.
look at his goddamn Secret Service, okay? I know that people say,
That was not his choice. That
okay,
wasn't,
well,
yeah, that wasn't his
at
choice.
least he didn't put a stop to it.
There is that.
He didn't say, fuck you, I'm not having this lady.
And actually, speaking of that whole day, I think that's evidence that he's at least being somewhat selfless. I'm not going to say that he's like Mother Teresa or anything, but
Yeah.
clearly, like, because like for me, if I'm trying, if I'm auditioning for something or campaigning for something,
Hmm.
and then a bullet went like that, um, and come to find out it's all because it didn't go like that because I turned my head. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just like, you know what, this isn't for me. I think
I
that
think
maybe
of like, and I go back and, all right, yeah. I'm like, oh, hey, right. I think of like Donald Trump. Okay, he employs so many women. The man is a womanizer and probably a bit of a misogynist, and but he
womanizer,
cares about the country.
womanizer.
But he didn't fire the women that were on his Secret Service team. But also, yes, if that happened, if I were his kid, you're not fucking doing this, or I'll never talk to you ever again. That it's enough. Like I shudder to think what could have. Well, okay, the entire country would be so fucking traumatized. I don't care who you are. If we saw his head the night of my bachelorette party, by the way,
Of all nights.
blown off on live television, like, wow, God. We lived through not lived through. Okay, I wasn't living here, but we've seen a lot of weird shit.
Hmm.
I don't even know how his family. I don't know how Melania goes. Like, yeah, you're gonna do this again? Can't we just? All right, well, we'll do it again. Fine, great,
Maybe
wild.
she's just fed up with all the like, this is gonna be the greatest dinner. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be and she's just like, you know what? Here's the thing.
Eat your McDonald's. Can I just
If
please
he
be beautiful? If you
if
need me to
he
make this
takes
video,
the bullet,
well,
he takes a bullet.
if
It's
he
fine. I
dies,
get
he
it.
dies.
Um, no, she's probably like b- anxiety through the roof. She's probably like loaded up on Xanax just to get herself through the day.
And
Barron
she's a
Trump,
great speaker. No, I don't mean that. And like, yes, of course she has an accent, but she's eloquent and lovely, and
yeah,
she,
very
well,
classy.
she's very supportive. And I hope to God, I don't think you'll see Donald, consensually jizzing on an intern, not while Melania's around.
I mean, What? How does he even make it to the intern when Melania's around? My God, that woman is gorgeous.
Look at her.
Good Lord.
I don't even know. I'm so not. Can't even remember what's her name. The intern with the blue dress.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky.
I
There's not
used to.
a Monica Lewinsky moment.
I used to joke. I'll be honest. I kind of thought that part in the Beastie Boys song "Intergalactic Planetary" when it's like another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. I thought it was Monica Lewinsky, Monica
Monica
Lewinsky,
Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky, Monica Lewinsky.
Well, now we can rewrite the song. Let's get Monica Lewinsky on Keanu Cast. She's probably not doing anything. No.
I mean, she's probably. I think she's doing a podcast of her own, maybe or something. So I mean, she's got the time. I'm sure.
Once I get Tom Schwartz on, and I have an
Yeah.
avenue, and I'm gonna. It's what I have to do for the next dating game. Then I'll work on Monica Lewinsky.
I'm obsessed with the idea that you want to like getting a big name on the show means you're going to do the most ridiculous version of the show that you can think of. Like
Okay, reality. Okay, Tom Schwartz. That means nothing to anyone that watches me.
fair. But I mean the guy, you know, he gets paid lots
That
of
would
money.
be a huge get, a huge one. Did I tell you I met Tom Sandoval too?
No.
I didn't tell you this the last night. Okay, was this last night that we were streaming? Yes.
They all blend together now. I don't
They
know.
blend together. They're so easy to talk to. I met Schwartz too in the time where nobody knew that, excuse me, Sandoval. I met him on the Upper East Side. He was hanging out, and it's this bar that we all go to, and I'm like, that looks like Tom Sandoval. That's Tom Sandoval, lovely human being, and but this was before Scandoval, so now he can't show his face. I think it could be something that I could get Tom Schwartz on, but only I would have him on either way. And if he refused to do the dating game, of course. But I think his personality would understand, like, you're going to sit backstage and answer ridiculous
keep your camera
questions
off.
to win your love. Yeah. And then we'll work on Monica Lewinsky.
And also, what a series of guests. Okay, we got Tom Schwartz, and then
Monica Lewinsky.
Oh my God! Like,
what's going on over there? Why?
I mean,
listen, we've had Les Trent from Inside Edition. We can get Tom Schwartz, and then Monica Lewinsky is the sky's the limit.
Yes. Then we need to get Carson Daly.
Carson Daly, absolutely. He's not doing it. What about the cast of Wicked? After Monica, then we'll ask.
I mean,
that would be great.
We're gonna have to emotionally prepare ourselves for that, though. That's
no. I'll dress as Alphaba. You dress as Galinda, and then they'll sit here, and then when they ask us a question, we'll be like, and then when they ask a question, then we'll be like, thank you for asking it, and then they'll be like, they'll feel very comfortable, I think.
And and then we'll start singing Defying Gravity, and we're like,
yeah,
we're holding space for this song because we're finding power.
So you guys are popular, and we know about popular. Yeah, it'll be great. I love it. I think it's great.
I'm finding my power through that song too.
They said that they were holding space. Let's see, Matt. Thank you for the Canadian $5. Can one of you brap on stream, please? I don't know what it means, Matthew.
Brap.
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 Brap. Brap.
Brap.
Brap. Brap. bra, 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 bra,
Brap,
bra.
brap, 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 brap. Okay, now I'm delirious. We have
Yeah, so
to.
we don't care. Is what we
We
have
don't
to
know
say
what it
about
means.
that.
I hope that's what you mean. You mean do some scales? Yes, we can. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $5. Epstein had a huge oil painting of Bill in Lewinsky's blue dress. Doesn't get any
Yeah,
creepier.
that's a weird picture.
Is
That's the thing
that
too.
true?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You haven't seen it, girl.
No. When I'm back in my studio, I'll have to break. Thank you, Chris Thompson. 100 million
Um,
PQ bucks for you for that. And
That's another thing too, is that like it's not about the dossier and like who was ever on the flight log. It's about the incriminating evidence that Jeff had against everybody, because there was a lot.
yeah, right. And then all the, do you know there? Oh God, I had no idea who Jeff Epstein was, but there's a I had no idea until he was unfortunately passed on.
Well, I don't know if
I woke up
unfortunate
in
is
the
the word I'd
morning and
use.
somebody I knew told me they're like Jeff Epstein killed himself, but there's also there is a
Didn't you?
reporter. Yeah, his name is God. What's his fucking name now? Now I call his name is
Oh, I.
Jeffrey Gurian. Jeffrey Gurian is a he's in the media and he reports on like a lot of comedians. And I've met him like a million times. He comes to our shows. He knows Gino very well. And somebody told me they were like Jeff Epstein killed himself, and I went. I thought they meant Jeffrey Gurian for some reason, and I went. He seemed like such a happy man. And I was like, how? They're like, well, he was in prison. And I'm like, well, what was he in prison for? They're like, well, there's playing things and these young girls. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
What the
I
hell?
went for like 8 hours thinking that Jeffrey Epstein was my friend Jeffrey Gurian. And I'm like, there must have been so much I didn't know about him. For God's
Oh
sake.
no!
What
Imagine.
happened? God, can you fucking imagine?
Imagine not realizing that you were off a bit there, and then running into him and being like, "Wait a minute, I thought you died."
I thought you killed yourself in jail.
He's like, "What the?"
They told me about this plane, and then everybody on the news was talking about it. He's like, who do you think I am?
Oh my God, you were on this island with this lady, and she was just as perverted as you.
I don't
What?
get that.
Tell me about. Explain these massages to me, please. I don't understand.
They were all talking about it. It's documentaries, and yet here you are. No, actually, the last time I saw him, I did tell him. I was like, I swear to God, I didn't know you that well. And I thought when they said Epstein, they meant you. And I thought it for 8 hours, but thank God, it was debunked. Terrible. He was like, that's really funny. Awful.
Oh no.
Well, Courtney, okay, now I have to. This was just a check-in, but you always make this go by so fast, or else I wouldn't have known what to talk about. Other than I would have just still sat here and probably started seizing over Wicked, which I haven't even seen yet. But
I need to get you to move past Wicked and the promo.
no, I have to see it first, and then you have to come back on now, and you have to see it in the theater too now.
Oh no.
We're too deep, Rose. I jump, you jump, right? Rose!
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'll probably let go. Okay.
We'll share the door. You jump, I jump, right?
I'll be pushing your little fingies off the edge there.
You'll be like, it's okay, just let go. It's fine.
It's fine. You drown in that Wicked situation on your own. I will float away.
I know too much now. No. You're going to see it too. And it won't be until after Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. So you're making the mac and cheese. You're spending it with your brother. And sister's Yes.
Nah, she's not coming. So we're gonna have green bean casserole, bacon, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy, and turkey and stuffing, all by ourselves.
All of the best things. Nobody needs the freaking turkey. Ugh. Thelma
I know
and
the
Louise
turkey is
too.
just because it was
Yes.
free.
We're Thelma and Louising ourselves right off this wicked cliff. And once
Yeah, right
Thanksgiving is
into the
over,
canyon.
we're going to pick a show time that is we're gonna go and see it. I'll buy you the ticket because you have to. You have to. And
We're
then we
gonna
have
have sex with Brad Pitt first, and
to, and Dale,
Doug,
Doug.
Brad, and
Imagine there's an even younger one, an uglier
Dale
one,
Pitt.
Dale.
That's like an in between too. It's like you got Brad, Doug, and Dale.
Dale.
Yeah, Dale's like the in
Mild
between.
mannered Dale. He makes people laugh. Doug. Brad is, yeah.
Brad's the
Viking, no
fuckboy.
football for Gino tomorrow. Oh no, they'll be watching football all day. We're going to Max Loads' house. Is someone who plays tomorrow? What were Keeks Peaks? I don't even know, but whomever wins, best man win. 100 million Kiki bucks for everyone. Thank you, Courtney, for joining me. Viking, thank you for the $2. 100 million and Kiki coins.
Wow.
This was a check-in.
Wait, who was the other contestant we were gonna have on the dating show? I remember Tom
Oh,
Schwartz.
Frankie McDonald, my dad,
Your
and Tom
dad.
Schwartz.
But there was gonna be another one because there were gonna be 3 contestants, and then we're gonna have Frankie McDonald with his camera on, but we're gonna have because it was a Tom, and then not a Tom.
Tom.
Who?
God, we could talk for. Oh God, Linguini? No, that doesn't
No, because
make
it was like
sense.
Tom Schwartz, your dad.
My dad, Tom Thompson, Tom Schwartz, and Frankie, but he will be.
His camera will be on.
We're
It
gonna
was
have to
like
think of it.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again because there was
Can't spend Tony, the love of Courtney. You're
for the
right.
lo-
Have you ever thought of auditioning for your family? Hi, Diane.
We did, but we can't get anywhere because we're white.
We're just having trouble getting an audition because we're all
Have you
white.
thought of auditioning for your family?
He says it every time. Have you thought of auditioning within your family?
We can't get through the door because we're white.
We can't get.
know.
Yes, we're having a hard time getting, our foot in the
Who
door.
does he
because
think
we're
your
all white.
family is?
I think he wants us to just realize that we suck. You audition for your family, and then they'll tell you the truth.
Maybe your family will let you know that you're not good.
It's too good. God, I have to go back in the episode now. So for the love of Courtney, I will not rest until Tom Schwartz is on. But it may take me a few tries, but I will, and I have an avenue. And then after that, then we're gonna have Monica Lewinsky. I'm sure.
Well, I mean, as soon as she sees that Tom Schwartz was on the show, she's going to want to be on, right?
I have it on good authority that Monica is a huge Vanderpump Rules fan.
I mean, who isn't?
Exactly.
Come on. Everybody here is. Obviously.
I know they all are. I forced you to stay. Forced you to talk about Vanderpump Rules with me until the wee hours of the night last night, but it's important. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Once I get home, then I have another show after that. So by next week, I'm thinking Monday, we're going to have to go see Wicked. And I don't care what happens. You have to see it as well. And then we will reconvene and are they acting this way because they're just so talented and they know how good the movie is? Or are we going to be like, this is bullshit? And then they're trying to distract us from another, I don't know, something about space or a meteor. I don't know. Did that make sense to everyone? No one could act this propulsive. Thank you so much for asking me that question. It's so they keep saying cosmic. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but something's happening. It's not
Something is happening. I don't understand. It's not good. Whatever it is, it's not good. And
It's
it's not
true.
distracting me from her affair with SpongeBob.
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 I mean,
I almost said BungeBob.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Okay. Tell the people where they can find you, whoever even watched this. Thank you.
Well, I feel like no one's gonna. I'm getting unsubbed as we speak. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Was That Courtney. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel at Was That Courtney, where we watch body cam videos and hula hoop. And apparently, we're going to be talking about Tom Schwartz now.
It's gonna happen.
And
So
BungeBob.
and BungeBob. And then when Ariana breaks his heart, I'm gonna have freaking Ethan Slater on too.
Oh my God, amazing! Who's the married man she's going to leave him for?
Elon Musk. Maybe.
No.
Oh, he's not married. He just has like 5 kids named #.
No, he has 12 kids, but 5 of them are not called @#. But the other 7 probably are.
Yeah, you're right.
But the first 5, the wife made sure that didn't happen.
This is the problem with you and I. We can get off on tangents for all fucking night long. We could just talk. Get idiots.
But now
Eugene hasn't even fucking stirred. He is past the fucking.
Is he dead?
No.
Did you? Okay, listen. Did you take out a life? Are you the beneficiary on his life insurance policy?
Actually, I think I am.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you gotta make sure that everything's updated before he does that to you, because those millions and millions of dollars.
He was so drunk by then because I told her the adrenaline, and then we lied together, and I knew he'd stay asleep, and he had a burrito, so yeah.
That'll help.
Domestic bliss.
I'm gonna have to go look up married male celebrities now, so I can help figure out who Ariana Grande is leaving BungeBob for. And
yes, exactly.
We'll discuss this
we will.
Next time we convene.
Yes, we will. All right. Have a good Thanksgiving, Courtney. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I think me and Chrissy are streaming tomorrow, so we shall send you the link.
Yay!
Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Listen to the newest episode of Keanu Cast. Kiki and Courtney out. You're the Eels, Hips, Cats, Pajamas, Bees, Knees. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. We did it.